In about 3 months, my mood swings kind of balanced out, and I started feeling happier about my life. And then my energy really came back, full on, and I realized that I could do anything that I wanted to do.
I had a personal experience with the algae for the first time. I think that anyone that has a personal experience with this algae and eats it correctly is going to really feel something tremendous. It's going to make a difference, no question about it.
It has allowed me to become more of a doctor, to be able to help my patients in ways that I never could before.
There was much more stability in my emotional level, and that is a thing that nothing else has given me.
And in the afternoon I'd have steady energy, and it would last all through the evening, and it was quite remarkable. I just felt so much better and so much more alive.
It's absolutely incredible. My children's behavior, my spouse's behavior, we're just all more connected.
The wonderful thing about the energy, it wasn't kind of a jitsi kind of energy that I'd always associated with coffee. It was a very relaxed feeling, and I just loved it.
I would never have dreamt in my wildest dreams of eating algae. It's only after feeling what the algae has done that I will not live a day without eating it now.
What happens with super blue-green algae is that it's a food and not a supplement. You eat the whole food, you eat the whole algae cell, so it's not just part. You add it to your diet, but not as you would a vitamin pill, but more as you would another food. I know for me it's the most important food that I eat. If I had no other food, if I had one choice, I would eat super blue-green algae over any other food that I eat, simply because of its nutrient content.
As the soil is getting more and more depleted by modern agricultural methods, the algae will provide the nutrients that we can't get any other place now. It's almost impossible to get everything we need. It's just not there in the food. Even if you're growing your own vegetables in your own garden or buying organic, it doesn't mean that everything is in there.
What is fantastic about the algae is that you'll get every nutrients that we need. Virtually all the vitamins that we need are present in the algae. All the minerals that we need are present in the algae. All the essential amino acids that we need are present in the algae. So the algae is really something very fascinating because it contains everything that we need.
The quality is so tremendous that when we put this food product in the body has a tremendous source of nutrients to work from then. And then the body can do what it's trying to do all the time, and that is being as normal as possible. In medical science, we call that homeostasis. That is the body's continual quest to achieve normalcy.
I mean, I was able to do more. I was able to read longer. I was smiling, and I just felt my mind was starting to work again. Not just my mind, my whole body. And the amazing thing is that it did that the first day, but it did that a little bit more the second day. And for 1 year, I could feel and see my energy level go up day after day after day after day after day.
Human body is a unique thing. When we take in all the food that we do and we synthesize and process it, one of the substances our body critically needs is called glycogen. Glycogen stored in our liver, and anytime our liver gives us a shot of it, we get energy or recovery, endurance, stamina. It just so happens that the cell wall, the natural covering of super blue-green algae, is pure glycogen. It's the substance our body has worked hard to refine and turn into this incredible energy producer. When we eat the algae, we get raw glycogen immediately.
I have a partner that I jog with on occasion, and get on the track, and all of a sudden I'm like 10 meters or 10 yards ahead of him, and he says, "Yaki, where are you going?" He says, "I don't know, I'm just going at my normal pace." He says, "No, you're not, you're like flying." You know, I said, "Well, I guess I am, I'm sorry." And I had to actually hold myself back because I didn't know where this energy came from. It was like a sudden jolt.
What I really like to see is for people who are in great shape and they eat these products and they get in greater shape. So how come? You know, now I'm asking the questions now. I don't know, but there's something fantastic in there. And there's something for everybody.
Don't wait till you're sick. Don't wait till you're in a situation where your body has to fight something. Start when you're feeling well, and hopefully you'll feel even better, and hopefully you'll live longer and feel better because you've already taken the steps as a prevention.
I mean, you want your patients well, not to have to keep coming back to you. You want to be as healthy as possible, to not be, reliant on the doctor the rest of their life. To me, this has given me that opportunity to move to that next plateau. I personally think it's the most valuable tool that I have as a doctor in bringing people to higher levels of health.
Why super blue-green algae? Because it's the most nutrient-dense rich food on the planet. It has all the amino acids. It has almost all the minerals, all the vitamins you need for life. It's an extraordinary food. It's simple. It's not manufactured in some laboratory someplace like vitamins are. It's not a supplement. It's a food. And it's out of a lake. It's out of one of the most pristine areas I've seen left on the planet. It's extraordinary. I mean, why not?
This whole ecological system is absolutely unique. It would be impossible to recreate. This is a unique thing, unique place, unique environment, creating a unique product. And every time we eat this product, in a way, it's like we're eating part of this environment. That's what we're eating. We're eating a little bit of the marsh. We're eating a little bit of the volcanic area. We're eating a little bit of this incredible water that's coming from Crater Lake. We're eating a little bit of this life that is everywhere in the lake. It's a very, very, very special place. Very special.
Even if with my organic garden, I don't know if everything is in my garden. If there's no iron in the ground, there won't be iron in my carrot. I know the value of the lake. And if I could have that lake in my backyard, I wouldn't worry about the value of the food I eat, because everything I need would be in those vegetables.
I think the algae is one of the best kept secrets on our planet, and very soon I feel that most of the population will start learning about the benefit of eating super blue-green algae, and many people very quickly will start eating it. It's going to change, just like eating yogurt may have been weird back 10 or 20 years ago. And now it's very normal for people to eat yogurt. In the same way, it's going to become very normal for people to eat super blue-green algae.
Our products work. They do. I mean, they work. 95% of the people who are eating our products after 2 months will report some very positive benefit. It's amazing. There's no other places like this in the world at all.
People don't want to be poisoned anymore. They don't want to have denatured, demineralized, or nutrient deficient food. They are looking for something. That is a huge megatrend. Time magazine called it the green wave. They said that this is not only the best business to be in the 90s, but that 85% of our population will only purchase products that are good for their health by the year 2000. We have one of the best products that there is for someone's health. We're going to grow just because we exist.
As I began to read about Celtech's approach and begin to interface with other people in the Celtech organization, I realized this was radically different than any other network marketing situation that I'd ever seen. It was radically different because its intent from the very beginning was different.
When I started to understand what network marketing really was and the opportunity that was there, it dawned on me that this was an awesome opportunity. I've never seen a business like this where there's so minimum effort but maximum return. And we go out to the mailbox on the 25th of the month. I was the one that went out to the mailbox and I said, I just can't believe how the income is growing. You know, we have this little baby, Sarah's working as an acupuncturist, I'm working full-time at another company, and yet the income continues to grow. This is incredible.
My role in this business is showing other women that they can do this too. They can stay home, they can be with their family, and they can still have a career, and they can have an income, and make a contribution, and do all those things at one time.
Celtec has been a vehicle for me. And as much as I resisted it at the beginning because it was network marketing, and I didn't know a thing about algae, it was a foreign food, I would never have thought that this would have been the way for me. And I would encourage anyone who has resistance to acknowledge, yes, I have some resistance to this, and I'm willing to take a second look, because it can change your life.
My life probably is better than it's ever been in many different areas, and a lot of that has come out of my being in business with Celtec. I'm earning more income than I ever have in my entire life. I'm earning more income really than I ever dreamed that I would earn.
I didn't know that I would go into this full time. I just started and talked to other people about it, and my enthusiasm just carried me and sent me all these people, and they were all signing up, and all of a sudden I had a big organization.
And in our case, our business did grow by accident. We had no intention of doing this business. But we noticed significant changes by eating a very powerful food. We started telling people about it, and they started telling people about it, and we started getting checks, and we started saying, gee, interesting, maybe this could be a business.
It's phenomenal what it does for people. You can't tell people that it gives you mental clarity. They have to experience it. And once they've experienced the mental clarity, the change in attitude that they get from eating these products, then it's so easy just to go out and share with other people what it's done. And the other person that you're talking to about this, they see it in your face. They see it in your liveliness.
We've got so much caught up in the game of it and the fun of getting people eating the algae that at a point we had to remind ourselves to stress the money to some people, because some people actually care. They actually get into it because they like to make a little money, and they like to hear about the checks, and they like to hear about that. So we had to kind of, you know, start telling people about that angle of it.
Because you can make a lot of money in this business, and it's very easy. I can't imagine that there would be very many other companies out there that you could make the type of money that you can in this company as quickly as you can. I mean, we get people over and over again that say this is the first network they've ever been in that they've ever gotten a check. You know what I mean? And some of these checks are very dramatic.
No one stops anybody from growing in network marketing. You can advance at your own level. No one stops you, demotes you, or promotes you. You don't have any employees to worry about, no Social Security to pay, no workman's comp. You don't need anything but a telephone and persistence.
There is no way I would work a 9-to-5 job. And that's caused a lot of arguments in the past between my husband and I. I've always been rebellious about that, but I just said, you know, there really aren't any jobs around here that would pay me what I think I'm worth and allow me the freedom that I need.
I've gone from being unhappy, unhealthy, and poor to being very healthy, living my dreams, and doing everything that I want with my life. So if I can provide that for other people, that's one of the greatest gifts that I could ever give anybody.
This is the most wonderful wealth distribution program I've ever seen in my life, because what it says is, I'm not going to give all my money to some advertising firm. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it to the people who are helping the people. And that's what makes this form of network marketing that Celtec utilizes different from any other form that you might have had an experience with.
I think money would be best spent in other people's hands. We have given big business and politicians a lot of money for a long time, and what have they done? They've polluted our rivers, they've polluted our lakes, they've ruined our air, and they've put Mother Nature and planet Earth in the worst condition it's been in billions of years. So obviously, per statistic, that doesn't work anymore. What network marketing does, and this algae in particular, it has got the wherewithal to redistribute the wealth from the big boys to the people like ourselves, smaller but caring people that do care about the quality our kids have, do care about our kids' education, our kids' nutrition, the quality of water, the quality of air. Celtic provides us with materials to clean our bodies, to clean our plants, to clean our animals. Who knows what they'll come up with, but you know it'll be good.
I'm looking at everybody at Celtic, okay, and I'm thinking, if 10% of the wealth in North America was in our hands rather than someone else's hands, that could change the whole world. I mean, it really could. Because the kind of people that we are in this company, what we would do with wealth, what we would do with large amount of money, actually, I'd like to say what we will do with large amounts of money, it's going to be quite different than what other people have done with it. My sense is that many more of us will do things that will be of contribution to people, that will be of contribution to the world, and that's going to make a big difference. Now, how else, but through network marketing, would people like us have access to large amount of money? I don't know of any other way. I just don't.